Welcome back, finally, to another edition. Is Wu-Tang American Saga?
No doubt.
I know it took us a while to get this one out. We actually had one recorded previously, but the sound quality was hot garbage, man. We didn't want to give y'all that some bad quality like that, so we just was like, you know what, we just gonna redo it. And then Cass got so busy, living life, the kids. All that good stuff,
good
man.
problems,
so,
man.
Yeah, good problems. So
Happy New Year to everybody, man. What's going on?
Yeah, so let's dive right on in, man.
No question.
So this was episode 9 and 10, and we're gonna explore and talk about what we think is gonna happen for the future of the franchise.
Absolutely. Yeah. Actually, before we dive in, what you thinking, man? We could touch the the topic later on, but what you think is gonna happen after?
I'm interested the most to see how Power and Divine end up coming together and basically running the Wu business situation. Because they seem like they're so far apart from each other at this point. Yeah. I'm interested to see how, and maybe the situation where the what was the Jamaican brother that got locked up? Cressy got locked up.
Yeah.
Maybe Divine. Because remember, Divine was like, he really was Raekwon was like, he was shot, but Divine was more like, yo. Because he was sitting in the car waiting, right?
Yeah, so it was...
Because they kind of kicked him out a little bit.
He came in to get... And we're bouncing around, y'all. Y'all gotta know. You gotta know the format is like this. Yeah. But Cressy had the studio time. Shy was in there. Divine came in. Not Divine, excuse me. Power came in. And, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I need to holler at your man. He pulled Shy out the booth.
Right. And then went in the car to talk.
Yeah, exactly. Went to the car to talk. And
that's when everything went down.
Everything went down. So that, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, too, what y'all are thinking. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the listen.
Did Power maybe kind of know, though?
That's what I was thinking. And I don't want to give Power that stigma, or just to say that he was like quarterback in the effort, or he was a snitch. Or
no. Maybe he just was like, maybe he peeped the game of Old Girl early. Remember when he was like, Old Girl's like,
he definitely wasn't jaded by her.
Yeah, and he was looking around. Remember when he was rhyming it before, and he was like, something ain't right. Maybe that's what he was just like. These people don't feel like they supposed to be here.
Yeah, for sure. Because it was just ill. I don't know if it was Hollywood, but it definitely played out like it was like he was very in tune with what, like the events that were happening and about to happen. So, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he grabbed Shop out the joint, and then, police, 5-0 detectives, jump out boys, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, cats show up. And take Cressy to the joint. It's all the undercovers. They're all there, and she's mainly the one like taunting cats. Like, what's going on, brother? Brethren, you know what I'm saying? And so,
and if you think about it, Cressy was their plug to get they dope too. Yeah. So maybe this is forcing them to have to find ulterior ways to get paper. Because he was the plug.
The plug is locked up now. So correct. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seemed like Power. It was just, at least his third eye. Let's just say that. Yeah. Was wide open. Yeah. On that situation. Yeah. So episode 9 comes in, right? Mm-hmm. Attila is out. It's like, yo, I'm trying to figure out who is Attila. Who is Attila?
I think the real Attila is probably dead or in jail by now.
Attila's out, man. This cat Attila
he's dead or in jail. The real Attila
is a scary guy, dog.
There's no way that a guy like that could just live for this long and not be in jail or dead. Mm-hmm. And being that ruthless like he is, though.
Yeah. He's pissed a lot of people off, man. So he gets in the car after being, let out the clink, and his mans pick him up from Stapleton. They're from Stapleton, and he's trying to, the guy that's picking him up.
But before we even go further, shout out to Shaheem, who just got out of jail.
Oh, did he for real?
He just got out of jail last week.
Oh, man. Man-child is out.
Yeah, man-child is out, man.
Whoop, whoop.
For that manslaughter
Jiggy
charge.
coming. Yo, what's up, man?
For that
Shaheem, holler at us,
manslaughter charge, man.
Oh, that's ill, man. Yo, you think music's coming? You think he's in the booth?
I'm just trying to go on tour with him. If I'm him, I'm just like, just throw me like $2,000 per show.
That's it.
And let me come out and do 3 songs.
That's it.
I'm gonna do Shit Is Real.
What?
I'm gonna do
the entire Man-Child album was hot.
Shit Is Real. I'm gonna do my verse on what was the joint with him? Big Daddy Kane, ODB, and Jay-Z.
Oh, chill. What was that?
That's when Jay-Z was still doing that fast rapping.
For sure. It would have had to be.
Yeah.
I ain't even.
Hold on. Show and Prove. It's Show and Prove.
Show and Prove.
Show and Prove. And he's on there. Made me do that. Let me do Shit Is Real, Show and Prove. What is the joint? With Method on the Hood. Ow, the owl is calling me. Ow, the Showdown owl is calling me. It's on that Second Generation.
That's what he had the video for that joint, right?
Yeah. He could do that.
His joints were nice, man.
Yeah, and then he could do maybe that joint with the chicks from 702. Boom, get me out of here.
I'm telling you, Jiggy coming. I gotta hear that one too, man.
Jiggy coming too, yeah.
Yo, I used to. Oh my god, that instrumental. I used to tear that instrumental up.
Shit Is Real's instrumental was Cass was playing that for so many years afterwards. And like if you were listening to radio, people would play that below them talking between like songs on the radio.
Yo,
that's how dope that beat was. Yeah. Doom, doom.
Yeah.
On the break, when we gonna break, and I'm gonna play part of play part of Shit Is Real.
Y'all finna get blessed if y'all don't know.
Yeah. Just a little bit,
man. So Attila.
Yeah. Let's get back to Attila.
Ruthless cat, man, gets out. Dude picks him up. So on the way back to Stapleton, small talk is not happening. You know what I'm saying? We could just skip past all of that. But Bobby's song comes on the radio. And the driver, you know what I'm saying, he's real scared, but he's trying to keep, keep everything. Yeah.
You know that's Bobby.
He's like, yeah, you remember Divine? That's his brother. That's Bobby, man. He's like, yo, he's on now. And so he's like, yeah, everything since Divine got, he said, yo, Divine got locked up. Ever since Divine got locked up, you got to go all the way to Park Hill now to get some decent, you know what I'm saying? So that's what got Attila's attention. So he gets out the car. First of all, he mashes dudes' heads into the glass. Yes. Bleeding. He's like, you ain't putting no money on my books, not a single penny while I was in there. I thought we had an understanding. He smashes dude out, and before he could shoot him, he gets out the car, and all of Stapleton is like
what's up?
Yo, Attila's home, and he's just letting off shots. Pow, pow, pow. So he's a polarizing cat, and you'll see his footprint in episode 9 and moving forward in episode 10, which we'll get into in a second. Something else that happened though, Bobby ran into his first couple hurdles, brick walls in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Bobby gets dropped, son. He gets dropped from Tommy Boy, and that was an interesting.
We talked about it on the last one we recorded. We knew automatically that Jamie Hector was gonna be bad news in general because we already knew
because he's Marlo.
Every time he's Marlo, and you can't trust Marlo.
You can't trust Marlo,
man. In any role.
So Dre, I guess it's his name in the joint. He's the manager of Bobby, and Gary.
Yeah, genius.
Genius. Yep. So, Bobby walks into the Tommy Boy office, and she's like, "Yo, worst part of the job." You know what I'm saying? Immediately, just like, "Yo, sit down." We can't.
No. We gotta rewind.
Okay.
Or I'm trying to remember the not because I just watched it earlier, but they didn't. Didn't homeboy Jamie Hector came to see them in the studio when he was in the first and said, did he tell no Tommy Boy scene was he was saying that the song didn't do well, and he told him that he got dropped. Yeah, and that's when he ended up making that beat on the outside piping.
Yeah. But that was that's episode 10 with the for sure. And so he's trying to press. He's like, yo, what's going on? I did all that corny shit, man. Y'all put on that top hat.
Yep.
I did everything y'all wanted me to do, son. I got way better songs than the one y'all.
And I'm producing my own shit.
Exactly. So they like, yo, it's just not gonna work out. Record label's going in a different direction.
I believe it's episode 8 where he got fucked up because the original beat they didn't get the Denise Williams sample clear,
which would have been so clean.
Yeah.
I love that song, by the way.
They redo the oh yeah, that's it.
Free?
Yeah, Free is
man,
real.
y'all. That's the joint. If y'all don't know that one, go play that. I'm sure our listeners know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They
our peers.
They know about Denise Williams.
That's
Free.
my joint, man. But that song would have been so much better. But like you said, the sample didn't clear,
and they let it get out there in the streets already.
Yep. So cats already heard it.
They was like, "What's this video version with this bullshit?"
It's horrible, man. So it's like you know what that would be the equivalent of the clean version. The commercial pop, you know what I'm saying? That would be the prime example of that. and nobody felt it. And you know what I'm saying? That's the feedback they got, and so they dropped him as if it were his fault. He's defending it. He's like, yo, I got better stuff. They said, yo, she said, you know, the labels, you know what I'm saying, looking at getting purchased by, you know, a larger conglomerate. They want to go in a different direction. They want to sign groups. He was like, that's perfect. I got a group.
And he was building the Wu then.
Yeah, exactly. Handed the tape with Wu-Tang on the tape. She looks at it like it's Greek. She's like, Wu-Tang? Nobody, this is not going to catch on. He was like, yo.
And then that's when we have Shorty come into the mix because she ends up distilling it, right?
Yeah, so in the scene where she takes the lady at Tommy Boy takes the tape and throws it in a crate along with like a million other tapes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so her intern essentially grabs the crate and takes it home. And then, you know what I'm saying, and he's having a party at his spot. And old girl peeps it, who's later the manager. Yeah. She goes through rummaging through the joint and sees Wu-Tang, puts it in. It's nasty. Mm-hmm. She's frowned up, you know. She's like, oh,
what is this?
Yeah, exactly.
And even dude is like, oh, yo, what is this?
Yeah. But she snuck it out, though. She snuck it out.
And so, even let's stay with her for a little bit. Yeah. Now, you know the show that she took it to that ended up playing it on the airways first is Stretchin' Bobbito.
You told me that, and it was a light bulb moment for me because it's Nasty Nick on the joint, right? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, she's like, yo, Nasty Nick played this 3 times in the park. Like, she was like, how'd y'all, because Cats was bumping it. She was like, yo, how did you get this? This is
on the radio.
He's like, yo, Nasty Nick played this. What you mean? He plays all the hot, you know what I'm saying? All the hot joints, all the underground class.
Stretchin' Bobbito.
Stretchin' Bobbito, man.
Stretchin' Bobbito. That
makes so much sense, man.
Dude, this is not, because people got to remember, this is even before we even get to Protect Your Neck.
Yeah, for sure.
This is some underground shit that I don't even know if we can even hear. I don't even think that song is even the song that was played. Did they have that song?
Yeah. That's the Seventh Chamber.
Motherfucker.
That's the Seventh Chamber. Yo, that song is hot. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Everything. And it's wild when you listen to it and you play it against like the original. Yeah. The actors sound a lot like
how they sound on the
record.
Song.
Yeah. So, and then shout out, because we're going to do this later on, but shout out to my man, what's his name? A-Son, TJ Adams, man.
Oh my God, dude.
That cat, man.
He's a fucking he's a fucking problem, man.
He's gotta be that's method acting to another level, man.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It's like you would think that he was like, you forget.
I thought that was ODB's son.
Yeah, straight
until
up.
I really looked it up. I was like, TJ Adams.
Yeah, that's
not his son.
Young dirty bastard. Yeah. That cat's a trip too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you follow him, but nah, man, TJ Adams is killing that role, man. He's like possessed. Son.
So yeah, so all these blocks are setting up for how the Wu is coming together.
Right.
But it's interesting that they have all this dope stuff that's happening and they don't know about it. Mm-hmm. Well, RZA's getting more knowledge of self.
Facts.
You know, he's really getting into his knowledge and learning the principles and stuff, because then we have a retread back from the Just Ice thing. Mm-hmm. Somebody else ran into him. Who was it that ran into him that challenged him again?
Right, so he ran into
it was just another 5% brother, right?
Yeah, it was the cat that was like, he had his people with him. He was like the cat that was out there teaching. Yeah. And they walked up. It was Bobby, it was D Lover, and it was A-Son, I believe. And they walking through the park after they just picked up the heat from the DJ cat. You know what I'm saying? And so when they was finna ride on Attila to get, because so we're jumping around again.
Jump around,
but Attila ran up on and ran in on Bobby's crib looking for, you know what I'm saying, the money, and we'll talk about what that looked like a little bit in a minute. But he runs up on the Nation of Gods and Earths, and immediately D Lover, if we've already established, he's the super sensitive, also fireball character.
Like we said, man, before. Yeah. Everything Ghostface comes out with makes so much more sense now because of this.
This character development, right? So. Yo.
While a guest starring me.
Yo,
The most emotional cat in the Wu. That's why he had the most emotional songs, y'all.
Period. Yeah, so they walk up on the cats and dudes say, oh, here go Prince Rakeem. What's up? Come here, Prince. Let me holler at you. And so Bobby goes over and immediately D-Lover's like, yo, nigga, we ain't on that shit right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And actually, he ran into the same crew
before when he was selling dope in the park.
He was like, nigga, do you have knowledge of self, nigga? It's like,
but I'm trying to figure out when did he start getting
sad.
When does Ghost flip to start getting more knowledge of self?
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't think, at least in the storyline, we can kind of try to judge it off of the music. Yeah. But the storyline hasn't touched on it yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think it was after he started paying attention to the disciplines of the Shaolin versus the Wu-Tang, though. You know what I'm saying? And then hanging out with Bobby, and Genius, and Divine. Cause I don't know if Divine was you know what I'm saying, was there yet either though. But
I mean, he's got to be. His name is Divine.
I mean, I don't. Who named him that though? Did he take that name or was he given that name? So you know. So I don't know. But yeah, Divine.
Yeah, I mean, and we gotta go back to episode 8 here.
Yeah.
When we talk about with Bobby in the video shoot, and Ghostface is so emotional that Raekwon just happened to come over there to hang out.
Just it. Ray was like, "Oh, you got groupies now?" And I'm like, Ghost like, "Yo, what these Park Hill niggas, son?"
Yo, and that dude is killing. He's killing his Ghostface because I can just see Ghostface
already
living his life like that.
Yo, it's crazy. Actually, you know what I saw? Sidebar. I don't know if you've been catching up on the Messiah. You know what I'm saying?
I need to watch that.
It's pretty dope, son.
It is? Okay.
He's in it.
Oh, dude is in there.
He's in it. He's
okay.
In it. I ain't gonna tell you what he's doing. We guess another
thing.
Another breakdown.
So no, I mean that's just funny to me. We can go back to 9 and 10. We discussed 9 and 10. You go back to our last episode. We discussed episode 8 in depth.
We should fire away at the funniest like Ghostface moments in this.
Oh man. Yo, somebody let us know if somebody has done that already, like it's on YouTube. Let me see.
The funniest D-Lover moments, yo.
Let me see.
Easy. That would be, yo. So, yeah. So, anyway, like you said, Dennis went back to Wall Street. He started sticking cats up. He saw Divine, couldn't get his attention. That's when he ran into the Nation, the Gods and Earths. It's also when he held up dude for his fake rollie. You know what I'm saying?
For no reason.
He was like, yo, is that gold? He's like, yeah, 24 karat, man. He's like, give me the watch, son. I thought we were boys, D-Lover. My name ain't D-Lover to you, son.
I thought we was good, D-Lover. No,
give me the watch. Give me the watch. Yeah. But, yo, what's funny, too.
Going. You got the synopsis. Keep going.
Yeah, what's funny, too, man, is, and again, bouncing around. Mm-hmm. D-Lover is almost solely responsible for like adding the motif of like Wu-Tang to that group. Like Bobby was on it, but D-Lover like made, you know what I'm saying? Like
he put it together.
He put it together.
This what need to do.
This is,
and that's one of the fly scenes is when they flipped it and they had, you thought you was really watching the thing, watching
the old school
which movie was that?
I don't know, 5 Deadly Venom, something like that.
5 Deadly Venoms is no, because he was like, remember, but it ended up being they flipped it to because it'd have been 5.
It might have been Wu-Tang versus Shaolin.
It is Wu-Tang versus Shaolin. You're right. And they flip it and they flip the movie and have it actual real people talking hip hop, talking the culture and shit. Yeah. And they
got on kicks.
It out. And they got on like kicks.
Yeah, they got on.
That was dope. Yeah. Because it took me a second to realize it was like this was like they
modern day.
This. Yeah,
they did a good job with the production.
Did a good job with that.
Yeah, they started. Yo, I thought I was tripping too. It took me a second, but yeah, man. Let me see. So, yeah, he's heavy into the Shaolin movies, Dennis, and that's when he like, you know, he's watching these movies with his little brothers, man, and little brothers are on it too. Yeah, differently, they just fans.
And they're handicapped kids we know, exactly. And they different. And that's something interesting too. Yeah, Ghost was like, is that like you could see how he's tattered by life to a certain extent. He's basically a homebody kid that had to take care of these 2 boys, but he wanted to be out there doing his thing. Right. And he's got a mom that's kind of not.
She's got her own thing
going on at the same time.
Her own struggles. Yeah.
And he has emotional shit that he probably hadn't dealt with. because of this situation.
And this
with
is
his
a
mother
time when
brothers.
we weren't talking about our feelings. You know?
Fuck no, this is before.
Yo.
The Wu-Tang didn't come out to 93. I think this is like 90, 91.
This might.
When is because I think
Yo.
Prince Raheem came out in 91. I think.
So yeah, man. I mean, men weren't allowed. You know what I'm saying? In our lifetimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to unpack certain things, at least publicly. So yeah, nah, he's dealing with a lot, man. But you know, even his mom has some insight too. She was like, "Yo, you still why y'all watching this again?" You know, it gets better every time. Is what he says, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, "Yo, what is it about?" And he's like, "Yo, it's about brotherhood. It's about discipline. It's about, you know what I'm saying, overcoming obstacles." And she was like, "Brotherhood, huh? Yeah, you think you be really paying attention? Ain't you beefing with all your homeboys?" Like,
And he was like,
he
"Damn,
started-
I'm
started-
right.
yeah.
I'm fucking right."
it took moms, right? It took moms. So he picked up the CD. He's like, "Yo, I gotta go see the Abbot."
91 is Rakim, so this is 91 we're in right now.
Okay.
So you got to think, we got 2 years before Protect Your Neck to even come out.
Flat out. Flat out. But that's when he went to, you know what I'm saying, he went to Bobby. He was like, "Yo, you the Abbot, bro." He was like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You the dude, man. You the glue.
Yeah, you put it
You
together.
the quarterback."
Yeah.
Right. And Bobby was like, "Yo, man, I don't really know. I mean, like, lately, I ain't been feeling like that, man. Y'all got dropped from Tommy Boy." D-Lever was like, "Good, nigga, that top hat shit wasn't you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's getting, like, insight from their circle. D-Lever's getting insight from his mama, who then takes that to Bobby, and he's just like, "Yo, the Wu-Tang versus the Shaolin." You know what I'm saying? He pours them 2 beers together, and he's just like, "Yo, separately, they're independently dope, but if you put them together, they'll fuck you up." And he tasted it. He was like, "Yeah, this is terrible, man." But he was like, "Yo, you missing the point, basically." But, and that's when he was just like, "Yo, you the Abbot, man. You the one. You the dude, man." So, yeah, man, that was ill. You know what I mean? I thought that was, I mean, it's a lot of gems, and it's a lot of, like, synergetic gems in the script. And you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that, like, I trust it on one hand because it's very, like, Hollywood and maybe romanticized, but also I got the confidence to know that, like, Riz is involved. Like, everybody's involved. I don't know about you, God.
Yeah,
I don't know about.
I mean,
I don't know about Cap either, though. Is Cap involved?
I don't know, but I mean, they showed Cap in jail. I mean,
They did show Cap in jail, man.
and they, I mean, you know,
Too ill represent Park Hill. What up, Park Hill, by the way? We're from Park Hill.
shout out to Park Hill, man.
Indeed. Stapleton, while we at it, I'm talking, that was the insider. I'm from Park Hill as well. So, but, yeah. So, you know what I like, though, man? The way episode 10 came in, man. They was playing the Vibes and stuff by Tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Yo, Fife just made another sports reference. Take a shot."
And the thing that keyed it up is more of, and going back to the Attila thing.
Yeah.
Were those kids talking about Tribe and how much they made?
They was talking, so
They talking about Prince Raheem.
Rakim,
yeah.
So they the kids on the block saw Rakim and was just like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, you on? Like,
Yeah,
he's
you
their
doing it.
neighborhood
I heard you on the radio.
hero, yeah, for sure." And then Asan walk up, and he Asan. So
He's like, "Yeah, we on tour and shit.
yeah, we doing all this shit. You know what I'm
You know how many
saying?
bitches we fucked last week?"
So they said, "Yo, how much did you get?" And he was like, "Yo, Bobby was like, a gentleman never tells." Asan was like, "Yo, he got like 100,000 for that joint." He was like, "Nah, man, I just got like 60. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it." So they walk away impressed. They like, "Yo, this is 91.
Yeah,
They like
60 grand.
son." He was, "Yo, what?
Let's put some cats from the hood.
From the hood?" You know what I'm saying? Cats that you could touch. Not that much older than us. Like, this is like, this cats you know what I'm saying? Tangible cats. So they walk by. They like, "Yo, I can't believe he got 60K for that, man." And they unfortunately walk by Attila, and he's like, "Oh, word? Niggas out here walking around with 60K?" So he got to go get it, because that's how he get down.
Going to rob D
Yeah,
for
but
a couple of grand, because that's all he got. 60 off the top.
It was kind of ill, though, how that meeting happened, too. So, you know what I'm saying, they met over at Fat Larry's, you know what I'm saying, restaurant, Bobby and Attila. Before that.
60K for y'all reference. 60K then in 1991 is $113,204.41 now.
Word.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's the inflation value on that. So you gotta think,
Yeesh.
you doubling up, damn near. So he thinking. So you gotta think if somebody's like, yo, I'm gonna get $100,000 off somebody.
Yeah, right.
Think
now.
about that's what he's thinking. Like, yo, $60,000.
Change some shit around.
Change some shit around. Your $100,000 change your life.
Straight
I won't
up.
change it a lot, but you can move. You can get a lot of different shit going on with
A
$100,000.
little bit of stress might be lifted from you.
For
You know what I'm
not
saying?
for a long time, but
But-
for a nice period of time.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So before I was going to talk about how Attila and Bobby met at the restaurant, but before that,
He robs him for everything.
he
All
robs
his
him
masters
for
and
everything. Exactly. So Attila finds out that it's 60. He about the 60K. He then goes to Bobby's house. Now Bobby is reading his the book, the Nation of Gods and Nerves book.
Just chilling.
You know what I'm saying? The 120. What is it?
From
Yeah.
Clarence X.
Yeah, thank you.
Clarence-
13X. He's reading the name of the book. I was trying to look at the name of the book is what I was trying to do. But it's basically the 120 laws of the NGE by Clarence 13X. And he's reading it and he's diving in. And then Sheba, the dog, you know what I'm saying, making all kind of noise upstairs. And he's like, yo, Sheba, shut up.
It's called Supreme Lessons.
Thank
of
you.
Gods and Earths for people that want to
Supreme
reference.
Thank you.
Damn, I'm fucking $75.
Yo, it need to be.
Yeah.
It need to be. It's probably worth double that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's down there getting his lessons. The dogs start going crazy upstairs. He's yelling shut up to the dog, and dog's still persistent, loud, just going off. And so he gets up, he slams the book down. He's like, damn man, I gotta get up. You know what I'm saying? Sheba, shut up. He gets up there, he's like, what's going on? He looked through the thing. Attila's breaking in. He's kicking the door.
Kicking in the door.
Oh man. So they get up out of there. Attila's looking for the 60K. He's tearing the house up, yo.
Everywhere.
So what he did take, he didn't get the 60K, but by the time he made it to Bobby's room, he flips the mattress over, and all the demos, all the tapes, all the tapes, all the equipment, all that is in this box.
And he was like, got it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's fast forward to actually halfway fast forward when he ran into the NGE, the Nation of Gods and Earths. Again, when we said that the D-Lover kind of snapped like, nigga, we ain't on that. But Rakim was like, yo, I know today's mathematics, and he spit him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so by the time they got to Gary after that incident, D-Lover had to get up out of there. RZA or Bobby was like, yo, we almost caught a beat down by the gods, but I was sharp. My tongue, I used my tongue like a weapon. So Gary is like, Genius is like, so which weapon you gonna use? Because you know what I'm saying, they was walking around in the first place trying to pick up heat in the park. So you throw the heat down. He's like, yo, I got a weapon. He was like, yo, but which one you gonna use though? He's like, what you mean? He's like, yo, you just said your tongue was like a weapon, right? So which one you gonna use? You gonna use the heat or you gonna use your sword for real? And so your tongue. And so he slaps down 50K. He's like, yo, I've been meaning to get this to you anyway. I feel like you need it more than ever now. You know what I'm saying? So now we back to the point where Fat Larry, where his moms used to work. Bobby's mom's was a waitress at the restaurant, if y'all remember that. Fat Larry gave him the back room. He was like, yo, this meal is free. Tell moms if you make it up out of here, I said, hey.
Because you know who the fuck this dude for the media.
Yo. He's like, yo, nigga, last meal, nigga. Type shit.
Yeah. And Bobby tried to do it like brokering it like a real G would do.
He
like,
did.
you know, like, let's sit down and talk about it. Like, this is what this is. Allegedly, online, they saying Attila is in the Method Man video.
Say word. Which one? Oh, Method Man?
Yeah.
METHOD
yeah.
Man?
So, it's saying here, this is just a Reddit thread. I just pulled it because I was trying to figure out. It says a guy on YouTube says that the real guy is based on a real guy, supposedly the bearded guy wearing the bandana next to Method Man in the METHOD Man video.
So, if that's true, I'm gonna say if. It's kind of ill because they putting everybody on. Did he bully his way onto that video shoot?
And does he pop back up like, yo, y'all need to come up off, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah. yo, I ain't gonna pay you, but I tell you what I do. I'll put you on. You know what I'm saying? Slide you around some shorties real quick and let you get fly. You know what I'm saying? It ain't quite 60 G's, but hey, you'll live forever in this video.
But you know what? We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a little Shaheem for y'all.
No question.
We'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Where all my niggas at? We up in here, what? Word up, all my peoples, criminals in the P-Now.
We are back. So, Attila, man. So, the idea that he took everything he had and knowing where they are now, it's kind of a crazy thing to think about. Of like yo, basically, he going to have to rebuild this shit.
Yeah. Unless
we see in season 2 that maybe he is the dude that's in methamphetamine. That somehow he brokered some kind of deal and figures it out and gets his stuff back. But probably more than likely, he just had to restart all over.
In what regard? What you mean?
Like his beats and all that stuff, and it's like, fuck it, we just gonna do all this shit all over again.
No doubt. So is this the RZA murder case? What you think?
That's the thing that's confuses me because he ends up shooting Attila.
Yeah, he didn't kill him though, right? It doesn't say.
Right, but that situation happened in Ohio though.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what confuses me of this situation. I know it's drama, and this shit might not even be true at all.
Yeah,
but it makes you think like what was the real what was the thing that drove him like that. Because you got that attempted murder charge on him in Ohio.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know, man. It doesn't. I don't know. Time wise, it may or may not pan out, but location, like the way it builds up.
Maybe it is the shooting. They just kind of changed it for the moment. And I didn't know Ghostface went with him to Ohio.
That's how it concludes, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's talk about that though. So like the whole when they was finna ride. When they were about to ride on Attila, like right in front of that time, Shuri's on a bus, and she's made it. Yeah, she made it to New York too. Like she was there. She sees D Lover and Bobby walking down the street, planning the whole situation and getting ready to execute. And so, she pulls up. They got it. They separated to their corners. They ready break. You know what I'm saying? Put their hands in and let's go. Mm-hmm. Bobby to his corner. D Lover to his corner. And right at go time, she pops up. Boom.
Like, hey, I need to talk to you.
What's up? Yo, you couldn't call me? Like, yo, chill. You gotta leave right now. Like like right now, you gotta go. Like yo.
This ain't the time right now.
This of all times ain't the time. So she's looking like, yo, you ain't got time for me. And I don't know, like, I mean, that was a big egg she was finna drop on dude, but she couldn't tell in that moment that he had something going on. I could, you know what I'm saying? I saw the character build up on that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, or the scene build up. But if I were her, I'd have been like, yo, what in the world? He ain't never just like, you know what I'm saying, put a wall up like on me like this. Like, nigga, you gotta go. Not like right now. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever you finna say can wait. Whatever it is can wait.
Right now, this ain't the moment.
This ain't the moment. She looked past all of that. He's trying to walk off. She's like, I'm pregnant. And then boom. Exactly.
And Bobby pop out like, I got to do this now.
He don't see D coming around the corner. Everything they just discussed 5 minutes ago ain't happening. He's in the dark. He like, yo, where's this nigga at, man? Yo, Attila's walking. Like every second that passes is another step closer to me. I got to do something. And that's just where he was at. So he pops out. Attila's, you know what I'm saying, lit up a square. You know what I'm saying? That's Midwest lingo, y'all. Square. That's a cigarette. He done lit up a cigarette. And Bobby's like, go time, man. Now or never. He pulls out the heat, turns around. Attila, eye to eye. He reaches for his joint. Bah! You know what I'm saying? Bobby let one fly. Knocks him on the ground. And then D Lover and Shuri run the other way. And then, you know, fast forward, they on a Greyhound headed back to Ohio. You know, so they skipped the conversation about, yo, where was you at? Yo, Shuri, when did you get here? How are you here?
They just on a bus.
They missed the conversation, like, because they just alluded to the fact that Bobby knew at this point. And they weren't clear about it. I just feel like he knew just based on the conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we get to Ohio, y'all niggas let me know when y'all about to have this conversation so I can get out the room because I ain't trying to be there for that.
That shit.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all tell moms, I ain't trying to hear it. And pops for that matter because dude has her dad. Yeah. And Divine's dad.
That's Divine and her dad?
Yeah, remember the scene when what's
it's
his
little
name?
boy's dad too, right?
Little dude's dad too.
So Riz is the only one that's not his dad.
I mean, it's a bunch of them, but on the show,
and in real life though, it's like 10 of them or something.
Yeah, it's like on the show. I think it's just like RZA, or Bobby, but what's Bokeem Woodbine's character? Tyrone.
Yes, Tyrone.
So when Tyrone comes home, was it Shuri? Is just like playing him to the left, or was it Divine? I think Divine pulled Shuri into the kitchen and was just like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Get this dude time. He been down. You know what I'm saying? I can speak from existence, like from experience, that when you down, the world still moves on, and you feel like you've been forgotten or left out. So he's doing everything he can to try to be here, and that's more than, you know what I'm saying, other cats can say.
Say for in general.
Yeah, so that's both of their popses.
I didn't even damn.
Yeah. So
let's talk about Divine for a second with this whole thing of still trying to be in the game. Still, he on that Mitch shit. If anybody knows, you seen Paid in Full. I gotta be in the game. It's something about that. Remember, he was like, Mitch was like, it's just the game, man. I just love the game.
Yeah, is the fans gonna love me if I ain't playing?
Kind of gotta be a part of the game.
Gotta be in the game,
and that's what he is, because his whole power of who he is being in the game.
Yeah.
And like he going all the way with the Harlem or something to go get dope.
Yes, yeah. That's not an easy trek.
Yeah, you understand that people understand the geography of it. You got to take the boat to the city. Then you got to go uptown from there. You talking about an hour and a half, 2 hour commute to go figure out what's going on. Yeah. And you got to get the dope back.
Exactly.
And that's probably why he was pressing about trying to use Homegirl's car, because he probably like, shit, I got to get my bricks back. To go back.
Yeah, man. And so this was a situation too after Attila hit the house. And you got D-Lover and you got Divine and you got Bobby at the table. You know, Bobby straight up told Divine, because Divine was like, what we finna do then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at first he was like, nigga, it's just music. You can make more. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he was like, nah, man, this is my music, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need my music back. And so Divine's like, all right. Hits the meeting with D-Lover, himself and Bobby. And he's just like, all right, what you want to do? And Bobby was like, yo, we got it. You got to trust me. You got to fall back on this.
Yeah, because it said you already hot.
He said you already did what you need to do for the family. It's my turn now.
And you hot.
You got to chill out. But this cat
and the whole thing was Divine needs to chill out.
He need to chill out. And he don't want to chill out. So
shout out to that dude, the dude that plays Divine is your friend.
Oh, say word?
Yep. He's your friend.
Yo, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, he's your friend.
My gyms up too.
Yeah, he's your friend.
Julian Elijah Martinez.
Yeah.
What up, 06?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's that character. And he's doing an excellent job, man.
He's playing doing a great job.
Divine is conflicted too. He's got man. He went from the man to a janitor, man. Not to diss janitors, but you gotta think where he was at. It's a large shift, yeah.
What he is at in his mind, or what he's doing, that's a step down for him.
Yeah, for sure. And so he's doing it the humble route, man. And it's like even he talked to his boss. He was like, I'm done with this job in like 2 hours. I'm here for 8 unused. I'm here for 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, comprehensively.
Can I go home? And
after I'm done. He's like, nah, man. These white folks think it take 8 hours to get done. So you just gotta chill. It's a radio in the closet. He's like,
maybe that's where he starts really listening to the music and understanding, curating, and understanding on his side of the management side.
Could be. But I'm interested to see how that corner that you know what I'm saying that turns in the next season. That and the power divine dynamic, like you said earlier, that's gonna be fresh. And then to get introduced to you know what I'm saying, Master Killer.
Yeah.
They get introduced to reintroduced to Cap.
Yeah.
You got. Yeah, I really wish I really wish INS would have had more lines. Joey Badass.
Yeah.
The inspector. I mean, he showed up. He was in the scene with where he's spitting in the booth.
Because he got everybody in there, and it was like crazy. Because you look at everybody's hair is growing. Yeah. And it shows the time passing about what they trying to do. Yeah. And you know, and then you see that this is coming together. So if you see in the booth, you got INS. Is Meth there? Meth is there. Yep. ODB.
P Yellow Style. Buddha Monks with the
and Genius.
Genius was nasty.
And it was and what you call and no, that's when Bobby calls D and was like, "Yo, listen to this shit.
Something's missing, yo." He's like, "Yo, y'all got a phone I could use?"
And he just played it for him in his answer machine. The y'all younger folks, it was actually back in the day. You used to have an actual cassette tape that you would put into the machine to answer the phone calls.
That's right.
It wasn't no voicemail. It was a cassette.
And it wasn't a regular size cassette either, yo. It was like this little bitty joint.
Yeah, like no. Sometimes they were real cassettes.
For real, we always had the little ones.
Yeah, no, we had I've seen the big mini cassette and the big regular go to get you a cassette to like make a mixtape. Yo. Cassette.
Maxwell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And leave that on there and like, damn, like. So my thing is, when they were all in the booth, they doing their thing, and it's just a magical thing of seeing them brothers trying to come together, but all this drama going on around them.
No question.
At the same time, and then Bobby finds out he's dropped. Yep. He goes out there, he's making it beat, and you can hear like the little grimy beat he came. At first, he was just knocking it because he was upset. But then he was like, "Yo, this sound kind of."
He's like, "Yo, rock with me right quick."
Yeah, like, hold on, y'all. Come on. Like, what the fuck? What was it? A-Song came out like, "What the fuck you doing?"
He was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, this sound kind of ill, son. It sound like you about to go to war or something." So yeah, and then it cuts to all of them actually spitting their verses, and they murdered the verses. But like Bobby said, he was like, "Yo, man, there's something missing, right?"
And it's D. Like we talked about earlier,
it's D, man. So he gets on the phone, he calls D Lover. He's like, "Yo, I need these hot 16s, son. I need you to come in here and I need to, you know what I'm saying, lace it." D is like, he hears it.
You know, when he goes into the Wu-Tang, we talked about earlier when he starts watching the Wu-Tang, he talks to his moms and all that.
Exactly.
That's when we get into that.
Exactly, man. And again, so that track is called, we should have did a trivia, man, to see who could pick it up.
Yeah, you said the 7th chamber, right?
Yeah, it's 7th chamber.
Yeah.
Already. But yeah, go listen to that, man.
Yeah, so
and you'll appreciate how accurate these cats actually sound to the original.
Yeah.
It's impressive, man.
Y'all can email us, landocalpod@gmail.com.
Indeed.
Hit us up with that. Season 2, man.
Season 2, man. So listen, it's not, it's all of us are anticipating the season 2, obviously, right? And for good reason, man. They've given a lot of clues, and the way it was scripted is that this is season 2 coming. You know what I'm saying? Wait for it. But I've done a lot of digging. You know what I'm saying? And what I've found is that Wu-Tang American Saga season number 2 release date is TBA. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's that they have not, you know what I'm saying, been picked up for season 2, renewed, or if they've been canceled. I don't know. But it's TBA everywhere I look. It's TBA to be announced. You know what I'm saying? So
they know we're not getting it in 2020. Then.
Nah. You don't think so?
They're not already shooting. They're not shooting it already.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Because if they were shooting it, it would say so, right?
Yeah. Like you got. I mean, you got to think about production time, editing, all that shit. It's gonna take a minute. Unless we're gonna get it at the end of 2020.
They're gonna give us the.
So we got this at the end of 2020, September.
Game of Thrones treatment, though. Yo, another episode coming out 2015.
Yeah, but we saw how that worked out for Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
That wasn't the best idea to take a year off. I mean, it probably was, though. They probably been even shittier of its last season.
Yeah, man.
But what do you think or want to see in the second season?
Yo, all right. So second season comes around. Obviously, definitely trying to pick up where we left off, exactly where we left off. I want to see how Ohio plays out with Shuri and D Lover. Also, again, you said it, I said it. Definitely want to see the power Divine, Dynamic, and how all of that plays out, because it definitely in history played out.
Yeah, you talk about when we had a break earlier.
Yeah.
Talk about we talking about the power thing with his parents.
Yeah. So yeah. So you'll see it in episode, I believe it's 10. Power. You know what I mean? He's it's funny too. I'm gonna make a comment about that after I make this comment. But Power goes to his I guess it's his pop's shop. It could be their parents, but the pops is the only one that's always ever there. And he goes there and he's trying to stash this money in the vent. And Pops comes out like, I done told you, we ain't that kind of family. Like, get that filth out of my shop. And he's just like, yo, he tries to play it off. He's like, yo.
Like, no, I'm just the last of it. Then he said, like, I'm just the last of it or something.
Yeah, something like that. And he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You need a couple repairs around here. You could just use the money for that. He's like, yo,
no,
that don't fix everything. You know what I'm saying? And so, I was going to say, though, the type of families that these cats come from are solid, man.
Yeah.
So, like, Power comes from, like, his dad. I think, was Power a veteran also?
Yeah.
Because I know Hayes was. Remember Hayes was?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about Power.
I don't know about
Power.
Power.
Hayes was definitely
A soldier.
And that's a real person, though. That's not even a made-up character. That's a real person.
That's real life. Exactly. So Power's, as is Power. Power's dad was a veteran. Come from, you know what I'm saying, the struggle, but he came and he did his thing and did what he had to do for his family. Power wasn't raised up to be no villain. You know, if we could use that terminology. He was raised up well, you know what I'm saying? And so he had a two parent structure household, and he chose the streets. Same thing with Shy. So when Shy, if you remember Shy, when he go see his mama at the church.
Yep.
He walks in, and she's directing the choir. She's the choir director. And so both of these cats come from the, you know what I'm saying, these type of, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll call it traditional black family structure.
Just a nice regular structure of black family.
It don't say nothing about his dad, but you know what I'm saying, he didn't come from the, like, I mean, he might have come from the, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
He has some structure.
Yeah.
So, he sits down with his mom, and she's like, yo, you in trouble? He's like, no, I don't think so. I'm just wanted to see you. And, I think Power kind of did that, too. He just couldn't say it. Like, I think he actually wanted to go and build with his pops. It's just there was such a wedge between
them two and because the lifestyle he was living and where they trying to live.
And man gonna be a man, he gonna be stubborn and on his lane. And so Power's just like, yo, son, this is me. And Pops is like, well, nigga, not here it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Not up in here.
Shit out.
Yeah, exactly. So, should I go see his mama? You know what I'm saying? She's like, you still driving that fancy car? He's like, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, well, she asked him, basically it was a self-inventory thing, and he was like, yo, I'm making music now. She's like, yeah, you always a pretty dope drummer. He's like, yeah, I'm rapping, though. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of how he was longing for that connection with his mom, went to the church, saw her, reconnected that. I don't know. So maybe in the second season, we get to see that. Hopefully in the second season, we get to see the introduction of Master Killer and how he fell into the fold. You God, you know what I'm saying, where he's at. We saw Cap already, but maybe be reintroduced to Cap. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. That's what I want to see in the season 2, man. Also, you know what I mean, what happens with the Steve Rifkin connect.
And that's the big one.
Yo, that's the big one. That's the big one. It's kind of ill how they scripted it too. Like, who was banging on the door at the end of episode 10?
That was Steve Rifkin.
Nah, so proverbially, Steve Rifkin was like calling the phone, banging on the door. Like,
that was who was banging?
Like the physical door. I thought was that
the physical door was.
Was that
Ray? Was it Ray?
I think
it was Ray.
So. Okay.
It was Ray.
So at the same time Shy is banging on the door, Steve Rifkin in real time is called blowing a house phone up. So low key, Shy could even hear the phone ringing. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody's trying to get to Bobby because things are about to change. So that's why I'm confident anyway that there's going to be a season 2 because there's a lot. I mean, Wu-Tang is
the tentacles run deep. Man.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? All the cats. I asked my homeboy, I said, man, yo, you been watching the saga? He said, why? I already know what happened.
No, you don't.
And I was like, my man.
You don't. No, I'm telling you.
You have no clue,
time,
bro.
You really don't know. Like,
You have no idea.
The idea, the first episode jumps off with Raekwon and RZA going at it.
Ghost.
We're not Raekwon, Raekwon and Ghost.
Shaw was shooting at D-Love.
Yeah.
And I say shooting at. He
like
was
shooting with the chopper.
The chopper. Brothers in the house, mamas in the house, everybody's in the house. He trying to kill everybody, man. So, and you know they had some kind of Stapleton Park Hill situation, but you ain't know. Like,
But you didn't know it was that, like that.
Yeah. At least, us fans of the music. If he was around that way, you might have known. But, it's insightful, man. It's well scripted. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see this situation with the Ohio thing, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to see how Ray comes together with himself, with how he's doing or whatnot, of how he's moving out with the power situation, because even deeper, if you think about it on how they are now, or whatnot, they like there became a rift between Power and Divine and the Wu.
Yeah, later, right?
Yeah, so that's an interesting thing in itself too, because Power and Divine end up being able to, well, y'all niggas is making all the money over here.
Right.
What is going on with us as a collective over here?
For sure.
Because y'all got the Wu word popping. Y'all got the, y'all dropping the Wu-Tang records. Y'all got the Sons of Man. Y'all got the Killer Bees. Y'all got Killer Army.
All these cats, by the way, are dropping before a couple of the original 9 cats.
Look.
So
Killer Army dropped before Inspector Deck dropped his first solo album.
That's
Think
crazy.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Sons of Man dropped before Inspector Deck dropped his first album.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. And so, yeah.
And Inspector Deck came out at a bad time. His timing was bad with his album coming out. His album came out right when piracy was really becoming big. And it was like the beats wasn't there like it should have been. Yeah. And then Ray got played on his second album, Immobilarity.
A lot of cats don't like that.
Not Trifecta. Trifecta's our homie. Shout out to Trife Trizzle, who's from St. Louis, who produced half the album, who fucked it up.
Crazy. A lot of cats don't like Immobilarity.
Disrespectful though, but
you know what, man?
I'm being disrespectful to Trife Trizzle. He's from St. Louis.
Yeah,
He's Nelly's Tour DJ too, but it's all good.
But I didn't hate that album, man. But a lot of like Wu purists,
I hated Immobilarity.
Most people do.
I hated Immobilarity.
Yeah,
I hated it, and I was that was my freshman year in college, man. I remember I skipped my last class, take the bus. I would say people know, to North Grand Mall to go to Music Land. And I was like, yo, I'm finna get this Immobilarity today. And then my boy Boogie, you met Boogie, my boy Boogie.
Yeah, of course.
And shout out to Boogie. I know you listen to us in China, man.
For sure.
And he was like, yo, Swiss, you going to get the Immobilarity? I was like, you already know. He's like, I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna get one too.
Bet.
No. He was like, well, I'm gonna get. I think I got Immobilarity or I got Mos Def. I don't remember who got what. And we was like, yo, you got the CD burner. We can just flip it like that.
Boom.
I remember it might not be Mos Def's album at all, so don't quote me on that. But it was another album we bought at the same time. So we both bought the app. We basically bought it together and bought another.
99?
99.
Yeah, had to be. Yeah.
99.
Yeah. So that might have been the Black Star album.
No, it was a Black on Both Sides.
Oh, was it? When did Black Star come out?
Black Star came out in 96.
96. I'm wilding right now.
Yeah, Immobilarity.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Star, Mos Def and Kweli.
Yeah, they coming out. They got the Madlib album.
No question. Yeah, I just caught them in Denver at Red Rocks last year.
November 16th, 1989, Immobilarity. Yeah, I remember going to get it. It was my freshman year, first few days.
I don't know why, man, but I did not hate that album, dog. Like I don't know.
That album,
I could have been just. I ain't gonna make no excuses. I'm gonna stand by what I said, yo.
Okay, but Black on Both Sides came out October. Immobilarity came out in November. So
see what I'm saying?
No, but Black on Both Sides is the Mos Def album.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Black Star was. Yeah,
Black Star is like 96, dog.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't that. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
You want to make a bet?
Yeah, actually, let's do that.
Yeah, all right. I'm telling you, Black Star is 96.
It ain't 96. It's later than 96. But Yeah, man. Black on
Oh
both
shit,
sides.
no, you're right. 98.
Yeah. It makes more
98,
sense.
98.
Because 9-6 is when like Reasonable Doubt dropped.
Yeah, and that's 98.
Yeah.
It's 98. It's 98.
So
It's 98.
we'll figure out the terms of the bet later.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So good. I just knew it was. I knew it was
Yeah.
not 99. I knew that.
Yeah. Black on Both Sides was
Yeah.
insane.
And
also,
think about, damn, he flipped another solo album a year later though. Shit.
yeah.
You got to think. You know what? That makes sense because I was still living off of Black Star, and then
Boom.
that Black on Both Sides drop. And look, I got a confession, y'all. We in a trust tree, all our listeners. I was not the biggest Talib fan on the on the Black Star album.
You know what, man?
I didn't get on Reflection Eternal. I know until like another 6-7 months after it dropped.
Yeah.
I think I really got into it. Really, the blast is what really pulled me in though, because I didn't like Move Something.
That was crazy.
I didn't like Move Something. I like Move Something now, but I didn't like Move Something then. The first
the blast was insane though.
Yeah.
It was chill. It was like,
yeah,
yo.
and I think the blast, and I was like, back then I was sacking and selling CDs, burn CDs then though. And a dude came through like, yo, you gotta burn that Reflection Eternal for me. I was like, really? And I was like, really, man? Like,
So you
really
made
like
you
Talib
one
like
too,
that?
bro.
And no, I had it on my computer, so I started listening to it like, oh, this shit's dope.
Kind of dope, yo. Exactly.
And then I went back and understood Talib's verses on Black on Both Sides. And now Talib's one of my favorite, not Black on Both Sides, on Black Star album. And if I ever met Talib, I would let him know like, yo, like I was sleeping on you on the first album.
Yeah, nah, for sure. He's definitely one of them cats you got to go back and do the knowledge on, because Mos Def is like, I think it's just because I think what it is.
He's got the personality.
He's got the personality. He's more charismatic. Kweli is monotone.
He's an MC's MC, and he's an MC's MC.
He's MC, exactly. His cadences are faster.
He's blue collar. He's a blue collar MC.
Oh, that's okay. That's perfect.
He's
that's
a blue collar MC.
What's your favorite track on Black on Both Sides? Black on
Respiration.
Both Sides? For real?
Respiration.
Mine is Redefinition.
Redefinition is dope too. Respiration is so dope because it's got so many dope lines.
KOS.
KOS is Knowledge Itself is dope.
Yo.
What you call is dope too. I know we diving into hip hop. Y'all ride with us. We you know.
Oh man.
Thieves in the Night.
Oh, Thieves in the Night was insane.
Thieves in the Night. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. Thieves in the Night is my favorite song on that.
Thieves in the Night was on repeat for a long time.
The lines that they were spitting on there like that are relevant to today. And you know what? I take that back. Originally, Restoration was my joint, but as I got older, Thieves in the Night became my joint though. Like, especially Mo's verse though, when he goes,
accept the deception, believe the perception. Yo, yeah, that verse was.
He's like, we either niggas are kings or bitches are queens.
Straight up.
There ain't no in between. Yo.
He said, full of short attention span, short tempers, and short skirts. Talking about he acted a fool on that verse.
Yeah, as I get older, Thieves in the Night is number one, but Restoration is dope because the verses are dope, and then Common has one of the dopest verses.
Yo.
And were lines of something that I've applied to my life. The Bitches of Queens joint is definitely applied to my life 100% too though.
Right.
But that one, the line where he says, I asked my man about how traveling the world sounds, and come to find out he hadn't been past downtown. And to think of that, the idea that where you living at, what you experiencing, what you doing, somebody else's wish what they were doing, what the fuck you doing, or think that what you're doing now is unattainable.
Crazy, man. And intangible, like keep couple people down, like your man.
Yeah. Yo, I asked my man how traveling the world sounds. He said, "Kind of find out."
Hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. It's deep. Oh, yo.
We have to do a whole episode on the Black Star. But
man.
What do y'all want us to do next for our reviews?
For sure.
Do we go back and do something like The Wire? Do we do something moving forward? Coming out, they get the Fargo season 4 though with Chris Rock in it as a Kansas City mafia boss. That's crazy. We might need to do that. That's April though, but I know people gonna want us to come back before April.
Yeah.
Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of good content for us to put out based on the things that people, we are, as busy as we all are, listeners, you all included.
Yeah.
we find ourselves probably, you know what I'm saying, birds of a feather to the same content.
Exactly. So what y'all feel, emails landocalpod@gmail.com. Let us know what y'all want us to kind of rock with or whatnot.
Absolutely.
We will do that. And thank y'all for listening to the whole thing, man. I mean, y'all, the listeners, y'all been dope with this, man. Like,
Super
listeners
dope,
been
man.
dope with this. I appreciate it. And we'll be back soon with something else to review and talk about. For
No
y'all.
question.
Peace.
Love.